Ontario's Minister of Natural Resources shared an update on his government's forestry strategy on day 2 of the NOMA AGM here in Thunder Bay. And another presentation today was from the Nuclear Waste Management Organization on its potential underground waste repository in the region. Lee Noonan has those details.
Graydon Smith, Minister of Natural Resources and Forestry, presented his government's plan to stabilize the forestry industry to municipal leaders at the NOMA conference. A key pillar of that plan is to support new uses for forest products to diversify the market.
Ups and downs, vacillations, booms and busts. We want to smooth that out, and we see an opportunity to smooth that out and create ongoing, lasting, and significant prosperity.
Earlier in the day, he met with a delegation from Terrace Bay and the broader region about the mill closure there nearly 4 months ago.
So we're thinking about those workers and families in Terrace Bay and all those communities that are impacted, further out as part of the forestry sector. So it continues to be job one for us to work very hard to find some people out there that are interested in that mill.
Municipal leaders affected by the closure say they believe the province is doing what it can to get the mill reopened, but they're concerned by a lack of action from AV Burla, the company that owns the mill.
Minister Smith is doing what he can to get the mill up and running. The mill has to start communicating with the government, and the government will assist them.
The chips that our sawmill produces, there's no place to bring them now. We're looking at about 1,000 loads in Hornpain, around 1,600 loads sitting in White River right now. So we need to clean that up. And in the long-term effect, our mills are at production. We don't want them to reduce their production because they have no place to put the chips.
The NWMO and the Township of Ignace gave an update on the project to build a deep geological repository for nuclear waste. A decision is expected this year on whether Ignace will be the chosen site.
You cannot impose this on a community. They would not give an approval at the impact assessment stage without knowing that there was a social license for the community that it would affect most. And that is what we're doing now. That is why Ignace and Wabigoon Lake Ojibwe Nation have that first decision.
Leaders in the region had a range of responses to the project. Some are supportive, others more concerned, but generally they agreed on the importance of being well informed.
I don't think there's been enough communication and outreach with communities along the transportation route.
I found it informative. There was things that I was not aware of, so the information is very important.
The rest of the day was filled with sessions on a wide range of topics, from recruiting and retaining medical staff to the risks of cybercrime. Lee Noonan, TBT News.